All right, so here's markup and discount. So there's some definitions I want to go over with you first. Markup and discount basically relate to like companies and selling their products to us, like Nike shoes, McDonald's hamburgers, things like that. So the first definition is the wholesale price. Basically, if you think of Nike, when Nike gets their shoes, they have to buy it from somebody who makes their shoes, normally overseas in China. So the wholesale price is the cost to the company. So how much does it cost the company? The retail price is what the company sells to us. Okay, so when we go to Walmart or go online to Amazon or go to McDonald's and buy a burger, that's called the retail price. So it's what the company sells to us for. So if you go to a store and see the sticker or the price tag, that's the retail price. And the markup is actually the amount that the company marks it up in a dollar amount. So basically, it's the difference between these two. So retail price minus wholesale price is equal to markup. And this has a name, and it's called, this is the profit. Okay? Profit is what markup is. So how do you find it? Well, it's very similar to what we've done. So the amount of markup, or profit, so the amount of markup over the wholesale price, okay, kind of what they start with. So you can kind of think of it as original when we did percent change. So it's kind of what they start with. This is what they get it for. This is the first thing that they get. Equals the percent of markup over 100. Okay, so that's how we find the amount of markup. Okay, and then to find the retail price, retail price, we take the markup plus the wholesale. So it's just like tax and tip. Okay, markup gets added to this. So we find by how much is it we're going to add to it or increase the price. The retail price is basically we add these two together. All right. So let's do a couple of examples, and you'll see it in work here. All right. So the wholesale price for buying DVDs. So let's just say Walmart gets their DVDs for $6. It costs them $6 to buy them. So they got to turn around and they're going to sell us that, and they say, hey, we're going to mark them up 225%. Well, they want to know how much are they going to sell it to us for. Well, it's two steps. So we put our 225 over 100, and we put $6 X over $6 because that's what we started with. This is the wholesale price. And if you were to do that math, you're going to find that is, let's see, 12, what is it, $14? Gosh, I gotta do the math now. So, $13.50. I believe it's $13.50. So that's by how much they're marking it up. But the retail price is we have to add that to the $6. So that is $13.50 plus 6. So the retail price of that DVD is $19.50. Okay. The wholesale price, which was 6, what it cost them, plus the amount of markup they gave us in terms of a percent. We just had to find the cost. Okay. Next one. Wholesale price is $30 and is marked up 45%. Well, 45 over 100 equals X over 30. And we're going to do the math here. I'm looking for a calculator, but I can't find one. Let's see, 30%. Let's see, what is that? It's $13.50. So, wow, it's the same price. These two are exactly the same. So the retail price, well, we add those two together. So $13.50 plus 30 equals $43.50. That's how much they're going to sell, whatever that is, to you for, so they can make their $30 profit, and plus the cost that it costs them wherever they go. All right, next one. Discount. Okay. So discount is exactly opposite. And discount is special because it's the only one that we subtract. So tax, tip, and markup all get added. Discount is money off a retail price. Okay. So if a company can't sell something, they're going to discount it. So we call that a discount. So the sale price is just the retail price, wherever they want to sell it for, but then minus the discount. Okay, so they take some money off. That is how we get the sale price. Very similar here. So it is amount of discount, and this is in dollars, over the retail price, that's what we're starting with, or the original, again, equals percent of discount over 100. Okay. So here's a couple of examples again for you, very similar to the first page. So we'll let that focus. That doesn't look very focused. So let's see if that can focus on here. Nope. Well, looks like it's kind of hard to read, but I'm going to go ahead and do it. So I'll read it. Oh, there we go. $29.99 is 15% off. So it's a 15% discount on $29.99. And you're going to find that that is $4.50. Okay? That's the amount of discount. So we have to take our $29.99 and subtract $4.50 to find the sale price, which is $25.49. Okay. Oops. There we go. So that's first finding the amount of discount and then subtracting it. Here we have an iPhone for $130 that they're going to discount it 15%. So we got to find the sale price. So again, that's a 15% discount, but this is now on $130. And if you do it correctly, you're going to find that that is $19.50. But it's not the price, that's just the amount of discount, and we have to take 130 now minus $19.50. And you'll see that that is $110.50. Okay. That is the sale price. That's how we find discount. Okay. Again, markup and discount are just parts. So they're just part of this price. It's just like taxes, just like tip is, just like commission is, all those things that we've done. Okay? So we have done percent of change. Well, percent of markup and percent of discount are just two types of amount of change. Remember, percent of change was percent of change over 100 equals the amount of change over the original. Well, it's similar with percent of markup. So let's say a recliner store cost $140. They mark up the cost. So the change on this problem is $179. Okay? The original, this one we didn't have to subtract. This one gave it to us, was $149. So this goes into that percent change again. So to find the percent of change, well, we take our change, which is $179, over $149, which is what we started with, equals percent of change over 100. Put that in your calculator and you will find the percent of change. Okay? Next one, percent of discount. Well, again, there's the original is $149, and the change on this one is $39. So change, 39. Original, again, just like the last problem, is $149. So it's set up very similarly, except here, it's the percent that is discounting. So the amount of discount was $39. Our original amount was $149. It's going to give us our percent of discount. All right, put that one in your calculator. Okay, but that's how you set that up. All right, change over the original. Next one, this one's a little different because this one does give us a beginning and end. So this one we have to subtract. All right, so Nike costs $25 for Nike shoes. They sell them for $145. So the amount that they mark it up is $145 minus $25. So they mark up their shoes $120. That's the change. And then the original is $25. And then we just put it into that percent change thing that we've done. So our amount of change, 25, over our original, I'm wrong. Amount of change is 120, over our original is 25, will give us our percent of markup. Okay, this one just goes the other way. Here before we gave you these two, and you had to find the amount. Now they give us the two types, the change in the original. We have to find the percent. And the next one, let's see, a piece of gold jewelry is $289. That's our original. And it was discounted 2. So to find the amount of discount, we have to take 289 minus 170. So our amount of change is 119. So now to find the percent of discount, 119 over our original 289 equals X over 100. And that will give us our percent of discount. Okay? So they're just percent change problems, these percent of markup and percent of discount. All right. Your homework I will attach. It's on the next page. So there is your video lesson for those of you at home today.